As part of our political pledge, we have been digging deeper into the issues that you tell us matter during this election. We've looked at affordable and accessible health care, housing, education, and caring for our veterans. And tonight, we talked to the Highway Patrol about the efforts they're making to make sure you are safe and to be more transparent. It would be hard for any of us to put ourselves in the situation of having to respond to a traumatic scene that involves a colleague. But that is what every member of law enforcement potentially faces, including the North Carolina Highway Patrol.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
The agency has had its share of tragedy.
Anytime we have a brother or a sister shot in the line of duty, it affects all of us. These are very perilous times that law enforcement is living in, and it's a very dangerous environment for law enforcement to be working in.
Including injuries and deaths of its own troopers. After taking over in 2017, Colonel Glenn McNeil has put a stronger emphasis on coaching, mentoring, and development. Sergeant Michael Baker explains why.
It maintains strict adherence and uniformity across the state. We are a state organization, and we try to do things as uniform as possible from Murphy to Manteo.
As recently as this week, troop lieutenants statewide are undergoing extensive training on how to maintain the integrity of an investigation that involves events that lead to shots fired or a death.
So we spread that training to the troop lieutenants, which will then take it out to the field and trickle that information down to the field members or line members, which we refer to as the sergeants and the troopers in the field.
Get on the ground. I see the weapon. Don't draw it. Hey, don't do it. Don't do it.
The Highway Patrol says that helps increase transparency, which will hopefully translate to public trust.
We want to make sure that that investigation is done to the finite detail. We want to make sure all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, and it also builds transparency among the community.
Yeah. True.
And one thing they did ask me to remind folks, we can do our part too. They remind people about the move over law. There was a terrible incident today in Iredell County where someone was killed that was working on the side of the road. So we just want to make sure that we do our part too and keep not just those folks safe, but people with the Department of Transportation or whomever.
Good stuff.